You've been told to be realistic, to set achievable goals, to take one step at a time. But what if that advice is secretly holding you back? Because thinking small doesn't inspire action. Thinking small doesn't ignite passion. And it certainly doesn't create extraordinary lives. Big thinkers don't just dream, they reshape reality. They look at what is and ask, what could be? Steve Jobs didn't want a better phone, he envisioned a computer in your pocket. Elon Musk didn't want faster cars, he wanted to redefine how we power the world. And the truth is, these people weren't born with superpowers. They simply trained themselves to think differently. You might be underestimating just how powerful your own mind really is. Thinking big starts with permission. The moment you give yourself permission to imagine something greater, your world begins to shift. Instead of asking, what if I fail? Ask, what if it works? Most people don't fail because they're not smart or talented. They fail because they aim too low and hit. Big thinking doesn't mean being reckless. It means being bold. It means solving problems no one else is willing to tackle. It means chasing dreams that feel slightly out of reach, because that's where growth lives. Our brains are wired for survival, not success. That's why we default to comfort zones. But every time you challenge that wiring, every time you stretch your vision, you literally rewire your brain for courage. Neuroscience shows that visualization activates the same regions of the brain as actual experience. When you imagine a massive goal in vivid detail, your brain starts looking for ways to make it real. You start seeing patterns, making connections, noticing opportunities. Thinking big creates a magnetic force around you. People get inspired, resources align, paths appear. But it only starts when you dare to believe there's something bigger meant for you. Ask yourself this. If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you attempt? What business would you build? What idea would you launch? What legacy would you leave? We live in a world that rewards those who think beyond limits. But here's the catch. No one will hand you that vision. You have to create it. Start by questioning everything you've accepted as normal. Why work 40 hours for 40 years? Why settle for good enough? The most powerful question you can ask is, why not me? Big thinking shifts your identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone trying to succeed and start seeing yourself as someone who expects success. That mindset changes everything. It influences how you speak, how you act, and how you bounce back from failure. You don't wait for permission, you take initiative, you don't play not to lose, you play to win. The world doesn't need more small ideas. It needs bold thinkers. Think about every major innovation, movement, or breakthrough. They all started with someone saying, what if? So start asking, what if I took my idea seriously? What if I stopped playing it safe? What if I believed I was capable of more? Because the truth is, you are. You have no idea how far you can go until you stop putting limits on your thinking. Here's the deal. Life is too short to play small. You were born with a creative spark, an inner fire waiting to be unleashed. Don't let societal whispers or self-doubt hold you back. You were meant to do something extraordinary. Maybe you haven't figured out what yet. That's okay. But the moment you decide to think big, you start figuring things out. If this message sparks something inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share and subscribe to join a growing community of big thinkers. Let's build a future we're proud of. Together. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel for more insightful content. And if you really connect with our content, you can support us through the provided means. Your support helps us continue to create more great content. Thanks for being a part of our community.